Meteorologist Elita Loresca joining us with a look at the forecast. Good morning to you, Elita.
Good morning. It may feel like a little bit like spring out there instead of the end of January with some milder conditions. This morning, waking up to great visibility, although we do have some high, thin cirrus clouds creating a mostly cloudy sky right now at Bush Airport. Temperature reading 50 degrees, running about 2 degrees warmer in a couple of spots. But there are those high, thin clouds. We've got a disturbance out toward West Texas that will eventually move into our area, creating even better potential for filtering out that sunshine. So today will be one of our last days of seeing mostly sunny conditions. Temperatures in Sealy are in the upper 40s, not much difference. Down in Wharton, Pearland, you're at 46 degrees, and Future Track picking up on those high thin clouds, similar to yesterday, where most of us were looking at mostly sunny conditions. As far as that hour-by-hour forecast, I think you're going to like it. Temperature readings managed to make its way into the low 70s. Today, I think we're closer toward the mid 70s. Temperatures running about 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. We're still talking about some warm conditions out ahead of our next cold front that will bring rain and thunderstorms. The timeline for you on those thunderstorms coming up in just a few minutes. Repeat, if you will, from what we saw yesterday. Looking for a lovely start to the morning, not dealing with fog. We're dealing with some nice dry roads this morning. Weather-wise, nothing to really slow you down. You can see it is when we see the bulk of the rain moving in. I'll have the latest on who could see the potential for some severe weather and also the potential for some flooding coming up in my full forecast.
Good for how we're going to close out the month of January.
Feeling like March. Temperature readings this afternoon will be similar to yesterday, somewhere in the low to mid 70s, which typically that's not our norm. As we've been talking about, the rain chances will be building later on this week. Again, Friday night into Saturday is our timeline on our next chance for rain and thunderstorms. We'll take a better look at Future Track, give you the exact timing on that to help you plan your weekend coming up in just a few minutes.
Start our Wednesday. That's some great news. I'm Rita Garcia. It's also great to see you.
Halfway through the week, I'm Jacob Escon.
It's hump day. I'm Samika Knight.
Hump day.
Good morning, Elita. Clouds.
Hello, hello. Yes, we've got some clouds.
16 in the Weather Center with Elita, and what happened to winter?
I know, exactly. You're checking the calendar going, wait, is this normal?
I'm not complaining, though.
No,
okay.
I cannot complain. Temperature readings in the 70s yesterday. We're going to do it again today.
Hey.
And hey, that's right. We're celebrating this nice little spring warm up here. 73 degrees right yesterday's highs in Katy, not bad, 74 in Conroe. Now, our normal high is 65 degrees, so running a good almost 10 degrees above normal. And we're not done yet. You can see the next few days, the next 3 days, temperature readings will be hovering somewhere in the low to mid 70s. We get a little bit of a drop in those highs later on this week. Once a cold front moves through on Saturday, we add some clouds and some rain to the forecast on Saturday, and so those temperatures will be just below 70 degrees. And with that next cold front, unlike previous fronts, it doesn't have a cold air connection, no Arctic air mass here, but some cooler weather definitely on the way as we start off the new work week. Rain chances will be building with this next cold front. Friday night into Saturday are the time frames that we're highlighting for some widespread showers, including the potential for some strong thunderstorms. Currently, we've got 50 degrees, mostly cloudy conditions, great visibility. This morning, no problems with the fog, but that's going to be something we monitor over the next couple of days as the Gulf breeze returns, especially going into Thursday night into Friday. Temperature readings in Tomball in the mid 40s as well in Humble and in Liberty. Future Track is picking up on those high thin cirrus clouds similar to yesterday. May not catch much of a glimpse of the blue sky due to these high clouds, but nonetheless, still going to be a very nice day, a nice warm day with temperature readings in the mid 70s. For those of you that may find maybe a light sweater this morning, you will not need that layer by this afternoon. Overnight, temperatures will drop in the upper 40s to low 50s. I mentioned that visibility. No major issues for tomorrow. It's really Thursday night into Friday when the computer models are picking up on some areas of dense fog. So we're going to be watching that very closely for that Friday morning commute. We should stay mostly dry Friday morning because the storm system that's going to bring us the rain really won't enter the state until late Friday night. By Friday afternoon, Friday evening, we start to see some widely scattered showers, and then those showers and thunderstorms turn a little bit more intense. We start to see the coverage expand, covering much of southeast Texas. We're talking a 70% chance, may even need to increase that a little bit higher. And then notice by noontime on Saturday, still finding a good part of our viewing area with some precipitation and some of the heaviest precip starting to move on out of our area by Saturday night. So it looks like the majority of us is going to pick up that rain during the morning and during the afternoon hours. So just be advised, you may want that plan B if you've got outdoor plans. 1 to 2 inches of rain still looks to be likely. Sunday we're drying out, clearing out as well, but some gusty winds. Look at the wind speeds out of the northwest on Sunday at 25 miles per hour. Still breezy on Monday with temperature readings hovering in the mid 60s. As I mentioned, not a huge cool down with this, followed by another chance for some rain later into the week. Back to you guys.
Not too bad.
Final day of the month, everybody. Welcome to it. Let's get it. I'm Rita Garcia.
That's right. I'd like forgotten. Breaking news, final day of the month. I'm Jacob Rasco.
And I'm Samika Knight. Meanwhile, Alita's over here timing out the weather and thinking of a song that goes with the weather.
Oh, loving it. Loving it. Well, all right, 6:47 on this Wednesday morning. Yes, hump day, and we've got some high thin cirrus clouds once again. Look at that skyline. Oranges and reds out there. Looking pretty lovely at this hour. Doesn't feel too bad as well, with temperature readings in the 40s and 50s, running just a couple degrees warmer compared to yesterday. Mid to upper 40s, low 50s. No problems visibility-wise today. But by tomorrow morning, we'll start to see some sign of change. The winds coming in from the Gulf will allow for some patches of fog. But overnight Thursday into Friday, as that breeze gets a little bit stronger and it continues to usher in more moisture, notice the widespread nature of the low clouds and fog that we'll be dealing with for Friday morning. It may not be this aggressive, but just know that the pattern does suggest a better opportunity for the low clouds and fog. Rain is back in our forecast later on this week as well. So in addition to the fog, we'll be tracking that next storm system that will bring up those rain chances to 70% by Saturday morning. We're going to start to see those rain chances really go up overnight Friday and into Saturday. Some new data this morning, east of I-45 is where we could see some higher rainfall totals, but the majority of our viewing area will pick up anywhere between 1 to 2 inches. So certainly a stark difference from last week's foot of rain. We're only anticipating 1 to 2 inches with a fast-moving cold front. We get a little piece of that moisture moving in our direction. You can see a secondary area of low pressure breaks off from that main low, and that's what's going to send rain in our forecast overnight Friday into Saturday morning. Pretty much widespread from southeast Texas all the way up toward Oklahoma, toward the Red River. And then as we continue through the evening on Saturday, we anticipate that that wet weather will slowly dry out. For today, though, look for mostly sunny to partly cloudy conditions similar to yesterday. We're going to stay in the 70s, very spring-like for this time of year as we close out the month of January. It's going to feel like we're in mid-March at this point with these highs. Overnight lows dropping in the mid to upper 40s. Now with the next front moving through, not a huge cool down. Unlike previous fronts, we get that big drop in temperatures. We'll get a nice drop in humidity, but not in temperatures. We may find that temperatures will be the coolest as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday morning time frame, with overnight lows in the low to mid 40s, and then starting that warm up again where those 70s will be returning late next week.